Hello again, everyone. I'm Terry Bridge, filling in for Steve Baker here at the Yager Stadium studio, and told you before, also known as the Steve Baker studio. Chuck Martin joining us, head coach of the Red Hawks, as our 2024 position preview continues. And moving on to the defensive line, Coach, there was a mainstay in there, it seemed like forever, in Austin Ertl, who was a good one. He is now gone. But there's some veterans coming back that certainly should be able to, get things back to where they were, I think, defensively inside.
Yeah, we got 5 of our top 8 coming back.
Right.
We played 8 guys significantly. Obviously, you lose Ertl and all those snaps and all the leadership and all the communication and all the in-game adjustments that he helped us with. You lose Caden Woolard, obviously, who was as good a player there was in the league a year ago, as dynamic pass rushing and run stopper. So you lose 2 great ones. You lose Tony Collier, which is a really good, solid depth guy, kind of a guy that a lot of people don't know as much, but Tony played a lot of really good football. But you got Kobe Hilton back inside with Nasir Washington. Kobe's been starting here forever, been a really, really good player for us. I think he takes on even a bigger role and more pass rush role this year. On third down for us, because I think he can help us there, and then Nasir's going to step in. Perimeter, we got Ugu and Suttle back, so you had Ugu, Suttle, and Woolard was an awesome 3-man rotation, and they all played on passing downs. You got 2 of the 3 back. Obviously, both dynamic playmakers for us. And then the other guys that we know are waiting in the wings to step up. We got transferring Savio Frazier, who's another guy inside. Malachi Clark, unfortunately, we've lost to injury. He will miss this year due to an injury in the offseason, which is disappointing because Malachi was having a great offseason, but we'll have him back next year, and he'll be raring to go for us. Josh Lakusu played a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but played a decent role in every game last year. He's a 10 or 15 snap guy. He's got to elevate. Roosevelt, I always want to call Roosevelt Andrews is another guy inside or outside that can help us. Right. And then Ethan McDowell's another guy along with Dalton Orr. So we think we have some good depth pieces. Our D-line has been so dominant a year ago. The luxury, like we always talk about, of being able to rush for and get the pressure that we get. And then you can play 7 in coverage, which makes it a whole lot easier to cover them. Where otherwise you have to pressure and play some zone pressures, and there's some giant holes in the zones because you're short guys, or be willing to hold up in man with man pressures. So with losing Woolard was one of our main pass rush guys, but we have everyone else back. That Ertl wasn't a huge third down guy for us, as you know. So can we generate that 4-man pass rush? We think we can. It's going to take some of the younger guys stepping up, but we're excited about that group, and there is a ton of experience coming back.
A ton of experience there, and you mentioned, and that's the thing, when there were injuries, there were people that maybe they didn't play the whole season every snap, but there was significant playing time for others that maybe people are not remembering that are going to be able to come back, and it's not going to be like brand new to them.
Yeah, no, the board's are depth guys. Like Nasir's ready to step in and be a starter.
Right.
Nasir's played a lot of football for us. Lakusu's ready to take on a bigger role. He's already played a decent amount. It's going to be the Roosevelt Andrews. It's going to be the Ethan McDowells, maybe Savio, maybe Dalton. Like, it's going to be some of those other guys. Who's going to be those smaller pieces of the puzzle, those 10 or 15 snap guys that haven't played? Those are guys going to need to step up. But, again, excited about the group coming back. Yeah, you lose Ertl and Woolard, and then you lose some really good reps with Tone. But you got a bunch of other guys that have played a lot of football. And then, with Suttle and Ugu and Kobe Hilton, you got high-end Mac D linemen.
That is a look at the defensive line, this 2024 position preview. Next time, we'll take a look at the wide receiver position on MiamiRedHawks.com.